Welcome to another episode of The Gift is Free. I'm your host, Dion Queen, here again with my man Trey this time. Like I said, we're going to have my man Trey coming through, doing the co-hosting from now on. You know what I'm saying? At this point, man, obviously we could have talked about a lot of different subjects. We could have talked about a lot of different topics coming up. But it obviously was just swamped by the latest tragedy that we just had in the NBA with Kobe Bryant, man. It was just, and his daughter and the rest of the passengers. It was a true tragedy. Definitely sad about that. I was definitely shooken up. I will never forget the day that this happened the day that happened, and what I was doing. A truly unfortunate situation to see how that ended for Kobe, man. For real, it was a bright individual. Obviously one of the best basketball players to play the game. And it was just overall just sad, man. I know my man Trey was a big Kobe fan all throughout his career. A lot of my friends was Kobe fans throughout their careers. Throughout his career. So it was just kind of crazy to see that shit.
Yeah, man, devastating. You actually the first person that told me about it. I thought you were lying. I'm just like, yeah, right. Stop playing.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think it would be possible. Like, I didn't honestly possibly think for 1 second that we could lose Kobe to something like that. Like, you know what I mean? We thought we was going to see him grow to old age, Bill Russell style, you know what I mean? Damn near live forever. So it was crazy to see that situation unfold like that, man. A guy like Kobe Bryant, man, you look at his career, he's obviously one of the most decorated players to play the game. 5-time champ, 2-time finals MVP, 18-time All-Star, 11-time first team All-NBA. The list goes on and on and on, man. It's a lot of different things he, you know what I mean, was able to accomplish while he was in the NBA. Top 5 scorer. Just incredible player all throughout his career. I know during the course of his career, me and this guy had a lot of arguments about who was better between LeBron and Kobe, and it was just exciting to see Kobe for a while. And then they got to see him play together. When they was playing for Team USA, it was to see them play together for Team USA was kind of just like a magical situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like it was to where as though I never thought they would ever be able to play together, and to see that actually come forth and come to fruition.
Could ever beat them.
They would never lose a game. They'd never lose a game.
No.
You know what I mean? And we watched them Olympics together, so you know what I mean. That was during a time when you had to sit up. You know
China,
what I mean?
they was playing in China. So
yeah, Beijing, man. They was on way early in the morning. You had to catch them jumps.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Going up that late.
Yeah.
Probably just getting in the crib.
Yeah, just getting in. You know what I mean? And just to see Kobe out there, like you said, man. With Kobe, it was just something different. Like, you know what I mean? When you playing Kobe in the playoffs, and like you know you might be down on the game, might be in the shuffle or something like that. You know what you gonna get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 8 times out of the 10, 9 times out of the 10.
You would never taking his foot off your neck.
Yeah, that was not gonna happen. It's definitely a situation where you knew you was coming up off that. Like, if he got it off, you 9 times out of 10 you was gonna catch that L if he got that off for real. So
yeah, and it's just like he held his teammates to the same level that he held himself. Couldn't come out there and be on no BS.
for sure.
Come on.
For sure.
Get cursed out.
That was some
right on the spot.
Yeah, that was some of his funniest moments too. Him cussing his teammates out, softies, and all the other these type of explicit words and stuff like that. Man, Kobe was a funny guy out there, but he was relentless, yo. He wanted to go out there and win at all costs, yo. Super sad to see that happen, man. But looking at it, man, like I said, it just kind of makes you reflect on a lot of stuff. As I look back on Kobe's career, Kobe was obviously, like you said, one of the best players of all time. You know what I mean? What is one of your favorite Kobe moments of all time?
My favorite Kobe moment of all times will have to be his battles with the Spurs, going back and forth and all that. You know, my cousin Gus like the Spurs. You know, he always talking trash, so that was always a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Iverson, that was classic. Like, that was the prime time. Like, that's probably like going down in history. Like, will never forget that.
Yeah, him and AI had battles, man. Him and AI had battles. Him and T Mac had battles.
Yeah.
Him and the Spurs, Lakers and the Spurs had battles. It was definitely a lot of comp for him at that point, and he was taking it head on. He was as a young boy too, 19, 20, and 21 years old. You know what I mean? By 22, he was fully certified killer status. You know what I'm saying? And he took the league by storm for literally the rest of his career. You know what I'm saying? And it was remarkable to see. I think one of my favorite Kobe moments is it's not even just a singular game. It's during that 40-point streak when he had 9 straight 40s.
Games.
I mean, I watched the game film on that, yo. He was just going bananas, yo. 9 straight 40s. He averaged like 44 a game. They lost twice. You know what I mean? Shaq got hurt, I think, 3 games into this streak. So after that, it was just straight downhill. After that, he was just giving everybody buckets, yo.
The craziest part about Kobe game is he give it up to you however you want it.
Yeah, whatever you need.
You don't know what you getting.
Whatever you need.
But you knew you was getting it.
Whatever you needed, man. And that just, you know what I mean, kind of testament to that work. He put that work, and he worked on every single thing you could possibly work on the court, man. It was...
On the court, the epitome of that is the man who was speaking a different language to his teammate on the court.
Yeah, man. He was...
Come on, man.
Yeah, he did a lot. He was on another level, man. And talk about the different languages. That was something I always used to trip off, too. He was fluent in multiple languages out there. I would think he'd be showing off a little bit when he would do that. You feel
Clearly.
me? But, it's just,
Clearly, he was on that was his coat. That was that.
Yeah, doing full press
that caused
conferences.
a lot of people not to like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That type of stuff like that.
Exactly, yo.
Some would call it arrogance or
Yeah,
something. You know what I'm saying?
You know how that go for sure. You know what I mean, but just looking back at that situation, man, that was definitely one of the best times. I think in his career during that time, seeing that streak. Obviously, you got the Blazers game when he
Blazers for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Not even the one when he threw the oop to Shaq, but the one when he hit the game tying 3 to go to overtime. Then he sent them home with the deep 3 up the top of the key. Like, he got too many moments. Not to mention the 81. Like
that. Or how about you know what I'm saying? Or the NBA Summer League joint when he dunked on the ball from the Wizards.
Man, or the 60, outscoring the Mavs in 3 quarters. How you outscore a whole nother team and don't even... Come on, yo. Like, he could have got 80-something, 90 that night.
Yeah.
Chose to get back to it another night, they said.
Not even talking about his Garden performance.
Yeah, the Garden performance. First time, that was the saying, like, during that streak, they had it at 9 straight. The first game was in the Garden. That was his first career high before he had that 60 piece in there a little bit later on in his career. But at the time, that was his high game. That's when he had the reverse windmill on Latrell. That was the beginning of something crazy. That's when his come out party was to me, 2002. That was, I think, 02, 03, when he fully just certified like it was a wrap. Yeah. It's mine, you feel me? I don't know what y'all got going on, but I'm doing what I'm doing, you feel me? So that was one of my favorite points, for real. Other than that, man, just to kind of look at the course of his career, he was able to be consistent throughout the whole career. Like, even on that back stretch, like, I think it was, I can't even remember the exact year, but he was a little older. He was averaging like 30-something still. But he wound up getting like hurt or something like that. But he was...
Let's not forget, my man won championship, broken finger.
Yeah, broken fingers and all that. He was on a different level, man. It was different. It was just different.
His focus was second to none. Like, the man just be zoned in, like...
Yeah, for sure. He had a different type of focus with him. A different focus level and that we've never seen before. And we have, but it's only been from one other person, and that's what I was going to get to next. Looking at Kobe and Mike, obviously you see a lot of the same, you know what I mean, maturations, the same play and stuff like that. When people talk about that conversation, I don't even think, like, to me, I always was in the mind frame of thinking, like, obviously I've been a big LeBron fan for a long time, but Kobe and Mike is just like kind of the same players. Like, they mirror each other. Mike obviously has a little bit more of the accolades, both individually and one more team-wise, but
I feel like they more so comparable because they have similar builds. They're kind of like the same, same build.
Yeah,
kind of hard to compare LeBron to players like that because he's so much bigger.
Mm-hmm. More so like the Magic.
Yeah, it's a little
that.
different. But I feel like that comparison comes easier with Mike and Kobe because they're kind of the similar build. They played the same position
for sure,
and they kind of had the same impact on their team.
Mm-hmm. And Kobe mirrored that man's game.
Hey, why wouldn't you? See greatness.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. It's for something like that, man. To see how well he was able to kind of mirror that man's game, it was great to see, man. For sure. I was definitely say he was the closest to B. Jordan, just simply because of the simple matter that he was the closest to mirror him, yo. Like nobody else could say they was close to playing like that.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so. Glad to see my man went and had to get that back to back at the shack. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He tried to say he was riding in cars and all that. Went and got his own.
See, and that's and I was once you get a little bit older and you kind of start to understand, you know what I mean, Kobe and the things that he has. Kobe, the things that he possessed while he was playing. Like once you get older and you kind of take yourself out of fan mode and super, like I said, because we had wars about the LeBron and Kobe shit. So once you get a little older and you really kind of can digest the, you know what I'm saying, the true measure of his game, you can't do nothing but respect it, man.
It's different.
Couldn't do nothing but respect it, man. Like I said, like the playoffs wasn't even the same without Kobe. When you got Kobe in the playoffs, it's not no guarantee that you have a win at any night. It don't matter who he's playing with.
The only thing I felt like we missed out of Kobe Bryant's career is him versus LeBron in the championship. I felt like we were stripped of that.
That's because LeBron was messing up.
Hey, as long as you know that.
Hey, man, some things had happened that was wrong, but they ain't had nothing to do with this.
As long as you know that, that's what I'm saying. But I felt like that's the one thing I felt like us as fans, we were stripped of seeing that matchup with LeBron versus Kobe. That would have been the ultimate showdown. For
sure. I think Bron would have got that, but that's neither here nor there. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when you look at Kobe and his life, man, it's just a tragic situation, yo. For real. Like nothing, like you said. When I told him, it's all coming from a place of disbelief myself.
See, this is what I actually thought. When you were saying that, I thought it was just like a terrible rumor going around because, like you said, LeBron had just passed him with points. And, people, the LeBron and Kobe thing, LeBron's a little deep. People, maybe a little cutthroat sometimes. They might have just been playing a little jokey joke.
Right.
But then all the alerts and stuff started coming through and started to settle in like that. Nah, this is real stuff.
Yeah, man, that's one thing I said the whole time. It's like, usually when you catch these reports and you see these things going on, you know what I mean, you look for the conflicting report. That whole time I didn't see one conflicting report, and that's when it started settling in. Like, dog, I literally just remember sitting upstairs, just like sitting on the couch, like shaking about it. Like, dog, like this is crazy. Like, I can't even believe it. It's unbelievable, man.
And it just like goes to show you just like the impact, like how like the impact sports has, like how many people just one person with a basketball reached across the whole world.
For sure. And like you said, that whole world, people in the Philippines, people out in Dubai, all parts of Asia is mourning, all of them. Millions of people. That's what I said when I wrote the article the other day. I said millions of people are mourning. Millions of people. And you know what I mean? It puts a lot of stuff into perspective. And we, like I said, we talked about this too. Like, it puts a lot of things into perspective when things happen like that. It takes you to a different place. Like, you shouldn't be having certain arguments with certain people, having petty, you know what I'm saying, little quarrels and beefs with people. You know what I'm saying? Your immediate, like, you know what I mean? Your immediate people. That doesn't mean you go back and reopen that old can of worms or some bullshit.
No, but it's something petty, you can fix with just a conversation. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. You put a lot of things back into perspective with that, man. And it was definitely tragic to see, man.
And for all parties involved, too.
All parties involved.
The people involved, even though Kobe's celebrity is so big, but we gotta realize there was a whole family who pretty much lost their life in this.
That's a fact, man. Everybody that was involved, man. definitely send condolences to everyone, man. That was very rough to see and go through, especially in our generation, man. We came up with Kobe. Like I said, I wasn't always the biggest fan, but I'm a huge basketball fan, so it's not like you can't write the story of basketball without Kobe Bryant. In no way, shape, or form. It's no way. You can't do it. It's not possible. You know what I mean? Once you get to that late 90s and early 2000s, can't talk about basketball without Kobe. You know what I mean? And by that time, like I said, I mean, a lot of that, we talked about this a second ago too, and I didn't really think about it like that at first, but he wasn't even born over here. So
France.
That love, Italy. So you got, you know what I mean? Like, that love he has over there is already cemented. They feel like he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's a worldwide reach that like, when that happened, that reach that he had with that tragic situation, man, it put a lot of things into perspective, man, for sure. Gotta let that petty stuff go, for sure, man. You know what I mean? Make sure you make sure you're abiding by good morals and good standing with people, and be respectful as long as people being respectful to you, and let the petty stuff go. And you know what I mean? And man, Ty hollered at you.
Hey yo.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mal? What's going on? What's up, bro? But yeah, man, Kobe Bryant, man, like I said, man, one of the most decorated players of all time. Very tragic to see that happen, man, to him and his daughter, man. It's a very tragic situation on the 26th that they went through. Anybody that wanted to kind of talk about their favorite Kobe moment, man, just drop it in the comments if you'd like to. If you want to join, just let me know. I'm on Instagram right now as well. For people on Facebook, if you want to join the live, you can join the live. I'm on Instagram as well if you want to join that one, either one. What's up, What's up, LB? What's going on? Kind of moving forward from that. And like I said, that situation totally just took over this weekend's event. Oh, actually, Ty said, how you feel about the logo change convo? D Green, I got you in 1 second. I got you.
I don't know. Like I'm all for it personally because I'm a Kobe fan, but I don't think it would happen because it's just like it'd take too many moving parts. The only reason why it might happen or it could happen is because Jerry West is a Laker, and you know, us Lakers, we stick together. So it could. I wouldn't mind it. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind it at all. It's literally the logo, so I was like, it'll be recognizable just as much as the one they have now across the world. So,
yeah, man. To me, it's like, I mean, I guess it's just the choice of Jerry West. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's still alive, so it's not like, you know, right, a situation where you can't ask him or anything like that. And I don't think he would. I don't know how he would feel about that, but it would be a very good, honorable gesture.
I just don't know, like, you know, what procedures do you have to go through to get it changed. But I'm sure just to be like the commissioner, and since, like you said, he's still alive, he can ask him his personal opinion. Yeah. Like, how did he come about as him being the logo?
Actually, I need to read it on that. I never really read into that, but like my man SJ said, like, before any of that, like, obviously people would always wonder why it never turned into the Jordan logo. That's
part of the reason.
Fair question. But
knowing that myself, that's part of the reason why I initially said the thing with the Kobe's kind of like, so what do you kind of do with Mike? Like, it's like, yeah, it's tragic and all, but it's like, what are you basing you changing the logo off of? It's just his death or his impact, his accolades, or whatever it is. But I mean, either way, I'm cool with it either way. If it stays, if it goes. But, I mean, it would be a great gesture by the NBA to do something like that. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I seen the idea that, like, for the All-Star game, one team, the whole team was, like, number 8, and the other team was 24, like, East and West or something like that. But I'm sure they're going to, you know, of course, the NBA going to do their thing. They always do.
I think it just would be a little extreme for them to do that, like, because of the simple matter that obviously, like I said, it's an honorable gesture if they do, but it's like, would you have done that or appreciated him in that degree without him going through that situation? Yeah. And that's the kind of the question that'll be raised with that, you know what I'm saying? But Other than that, man, you gotta in some way, form, or fashion. Like me, immediately, I feel like the Staples Center name should be changed. He put enough work in there for that to be changed. He kept that thing popping for years.
Yeah,
So,
and like you know how like they do in the NFL sometimes, like they have like the patches that just stay on all the jerseys. I'm guarantee that's gonna be a patch that's on every NBA jersey from here forth, or like Kobe Bryant's number or something like that. That'll definitely be something.
for sure. I'm gonna take this call on IG real quick. If he's still there, still on here. If y'all don't already on Facebook, follow me on IG so you can join me on IG. I'm gonna get my man on real quick. Y'all be getting a call. What's up, D Green? And I'm gonna tell you like this. You know the rules about being in that car.
Your service better be right.
Yeah, so my whole Kobe thing differently because I coach girls basketball and I got a daughter that just started playing basketball for real.
Right.
And the way she looked up to Gigi, she hit me with it. Like, she let me know. Like, she sent me a text like, Dad, did you see this? And I'm like, nah. And like everybody else, I was in disbelief. But just knowing the impact of her as well as her father on young ladies is crazy too. Like, to me personally, she was the next best. She was going to be the best female basketball player ever, in my opinion. She was on that path. The numbers she was putting up and the stuff that she was doing was crazy. And the organization that I'm with, Kobe has a little Mamba series that he has for the girls basketball. The 8th grade team that I'm with, they were supposed to go play them in May. So it's like the impact of this whole situation is just crazy. And like, I just pray for all the families that's involved and all the young ladies. But it's not only NBA that's affected, it's also the WNBA, because he had a major impact on that move that just happened in the WNBA. A major impact.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope.
Yes, he did, man. He definitely was involved with that, for sure.
I hope they keep everything, that he had in past, keep it going, especially when it comes to the women's sports, the WNBA. And it's just a sad world, man. It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that was the most shocking information that I got in a long while, man, for sure, man. Complete shock.
But y'all already know. But sidebar, who y'all got Super Bowl?
That was gonna be my next question for you.
Yeah, who you got?
Man,
I'm going AFC, dog. Chiefs.
I wanna say the Chiefs, but I don't trust Andy. I don't trust Andy Reid. They get a lead. I don't trust them in big time situations.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why I can't go with the 49ers, because you already
come down to coaching, and I don't think Shanahan is a great coach. I think it's gonna come down to coaching. I don't think Shanahan's a great coach, but he also got Pops upstairs, and Pops been in tough situations.
Okay.
So
I understand that.
I think more or less gonna come down to coaching in tougher situations, and I don't think Andy gonna get it done.
This is the thing. Talent sometimes takes you to the next level.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Kansas City's offense has been proven they can come from behind, they can play ahead, whatever you want to do.
But this is my thing about that. And I don't know who you got. Who you got, D Green? Who you say you had?
I got 49ers.
I got 49ers as well. And this is the reason why I got the 49ers, yo. You can have all the bells and whistles. Hey, Chill said he ain't got the Ravens winning no more.
Hey, listen,
you can have all of the bells
Ravens
and whistles that you want.
Always winning the
you have all the bells and whistles that you want as far as your offense or whatever. If that defense is ready for that, if you got that lockdown D, yo, pause. Which the 49ers do. And their offense is not shabby.
I was ready to say, all jokes aside, I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers just line it up 4 yards and clip and punch you in the mouth. Keep the ball out your hands.
Listen here, man. You can
do what you want
to do. No clock, any clock. Pat Mahomes is out there with their ball.
And that's a true fact too. I can't be naive to that fact too. The Chiefs have been able to go out there and show and prove that they can come back from whatever.
Next to Lamar Jackson, Mahomes, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
But have you seen a D line like this?
Yes.
Who?
Ravens.
No, come on,
In
man.
disgrace.
He bringing back past due bills, yo.
All right. I'm just looking at that front four can get it like you said. That front four, and I got everybody else in coverage. Like
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking nothing away from the 49ers defense. Their defense is not my question mark. It's the offense. Can they check this out? Can they come from behind? If Kansas City go out there and get the popping off, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey and them start to get in that end zone dancing.
Yeah, that's scary. But
hey, come on, Jimmy G, you gonna have to come on.
But see, I still looking at it as a situation as a best case scenario for them though.
But
because you can do that as far as the defense. If the defense clicking, you go out there and try to throw some of them dumb passes and get them picked off.
This is all I'm saying.
Sacks.
Is that me personally? I'm more comfortable because I've seen Kansas City come from behind. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
In tough games, important games,
yeah,
playoff games,
recent ones. Yeah, these passes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, Jimmy threw the ball 8 times, and you got a dub. So, at the end of the day, I'm lining up, and I'm going to punch you in the mouth. I take the ball.
You bet your money on that.
This is my thing, though, Green, about that, right, Green, right? Who the Chiefs just played?
Henry.
So you think they worried about a ground game?
No,
but at the same time.
And who's the best receiver on 49ers? Kittle, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We're gonna play you in the box.
But but the thing is, like, they've been able to be efficient with that offense all year. All year they've been good on offense.
Who had they played?
You can say that about a couple different teams, though.
They came uptown to that bank.
Bank home at the bank. Bad deposits, checks, fraud. But yeah, D Green, yo, I don't want to hold you real quick, yo. I'm gonna go ahead and go because we got somebody else on the hold up the air no more. Well, you good? You ain't nobody else on there. You good right now? What's up?
Yeah, man. I think 49ers can get it done. They're gonna slow that thing down.
Man, maybe. I think they're going to, but we will see. Like
I got Kansas City 24-17.
I got 49ers 28-0.
Ass.
You get real disrespectful.
Man, let's look, man. I think, like I said, man, I don't think that they coming up with all of them points on them 49ers, yo.
No points, though?
No. I was just bullshitting you on that. The 28-0 is definitely lying. You know what I'm saying? Probably 28-20. You're going to win them by 1 touchdown at least.
All I'm saying is their offense is almost as
28-21, yo.
Their offense almost as explosive as the Ravens was.
Who's? Chiefs?
The cities.
Man, I'm not tripping off none of that. They got good D, yo. Pause. Good defense.
Kansas City's defense
that win games.
Either.
I'm not saying that they are, but it ain't like San Fran's. That's number 1 D in the league right there, brother. And they top 3 offense.
Yeah. This is all
playoffs too.
This is all I know. And you hear me, DJ?
Yeah.
Richard Sherman better run to the opposite side of the field, wherever Tyreek Hill is at. He better pray and hope he is not matched up or in that zone by that man.
Mm-hmm. I can tell he's not dumb. He's going to play that smart.
You better go to the other side. Call for help. Top man. Come on.
That's fine. I call for top man. But guess what? He better get rid of that ball in 2 seconds. Because them bitches coming.
That's what I'm saying. We on that.
Listen here, yo.
They coming.
check this out. This man is in a arguably an MVP top 2 quarterback in the NFL for nothing.
Yeah, we're not discrediting that.
Yes, you are.
No, what we're not doing is that.
Clearly
We're talking about that, but what you're not acknowledging is the number one need.
I already acknowledged it.
So what? We can't throw that to the side. You just throwing it to the wayside. They never won the league.
This is what I'm saying.
Get your man Green, yo.
Pat Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce. That's all I'm saying, man.
Look, man, you can say that, but this is what I'm trying to.
Hey, listen. Oh, Sammy Watkins.
No, this is what we're not doing.
But listen,
all of them players that you just named. Go ahead, D Green. Go ahead. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
cool, Trey.
Huh?
But they ain't played the 49ers. No defense like it. None.
That can match up with all of them players.
Yeah.
Which I was getting ready to say, which I knew you was probably going to say, so I'll let you go ahead and get them before I had to say it. You know what I'm saying?
So check this out, right? You talking about you got to get the ball off quick and fast. He got the best player in the NFL to get the ball off quick and fast, too.
And that's who Tyreek.
Players that work well in space. Get it off quick.
Tyreek Hill. That boy.
Come on, man.
Yo,
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, look, we went to 49ers tonight. I might change them all. Well, we going to see about that.
I'm trying to tell you. Dump it down, all right? Yeah, dump it down. Tyreek, get that up in there, get the cutting round.
Yeah, he be catching a bird. That's Mark man's. Mark right
The thing, once he catch it, we're going to have to box him in. We ain't going to let him get upfield.
Hey,
No.
better, hey, easier said than done.
Yeah, because he get in that secondary, that second zone of that defense linebacker area, and you ain't got 2 or 3 hands on him.
You're absolutely right. But at the same time, I think
double up on the tape that day.
if the 49ers make Kansas City drive the football and they're not scoring explosively, I think that would be better for 49ers because Kansas City feeds off that energy.
Mm.
If you gotta drive the football, yeah, you're scoring, you're right. But it ain't that same energy where you came back for 24 and y'all scoring in 4 plays. Y'all scoring in 3 plays, 7 plays. If they make them drive the football, I think that works in the 49ers advantage.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game, though. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really think it's going to be one of the better Super Bowls that we've had. Just happy, it's some new teams in there, some new faces.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is one of the most highly grossing Super Bowls in a long while too, man.
But I kind of feel like it is a little scripted a little bit because, I feel like
now it's scripted.
It kind of forcing the Pat Mahomes.
Man, no, because it wouldn't have been scripted if the Ravens was in there, yo. Hey, D Green, I'm going to get back with you in a minute, all right?
You had to get through Pat Mahomes.
I appreciate you coming on, my brother. Always giving you insight. I'm going to get back with you in 1 minute, all right?
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
But, no, we can't go with the script. We can't go with the script on that.
Listen, yo.
We can't go with the script on that, yo. No, we can't do that. Because if the Ravens would have went, we wouldn't have had no script.
We would have had to get through them. We would have seen the script.
But I know it wouldn't have been no talk about no script. And I know it, But at the end of the day, like you said, man, it's going to be one of the craziest bowls just because you got a crazy offense and a legitimately crazy defense.
Maybe I just got a dislike. They try to cut the lights out on us.
That might be. We might have some bias in you.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That might be what it is.
Still got that though.
But the thing about it is, like I said, looking at these two teams, you got prime time player in Mahomes. You got Bosa on the other side, who I don't really genuinely personally like from an off the field standpoint. But from a business standpoint, he gets it done on the football field. Then you got guys like Sherman on the outside and things like that. But as you look at this game, and as I said, it's one of the highest grossing games to be out in the Super Bowl history. You said you got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I got a lot of relatives that like the 49ers. They like to talk a lot of trash and all that. So, I can't be a bandwagon. I ain't roll with them, talk trash with them all year. I got to stay on the up. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. If you pick a side, you got to stay there. So, I got to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Go Chiefs.
Ain't nothing wrong
with
it.
Fat Andy. You know what I'm saying? Get you one.
And if Andy get one, man, I think a lot of people would be surprised. There's a lot of people saying the same thing as far as Andy is concerned.
Fat Andy better be looking himself in the mirror right now and telling himself this is the last chance.
Not if he stay there. You think? I mean, what is contract situation looking like out there? Is he going anywhere? Because they could potentially be there for a while.
Queen, they've been there for a little while.
You know, I'm talking about if he gets some, like another year or two, they could potentially go back again.
That's hard with the NFL.
Yeah, injuries, contracts, all of that kind of stuff.
Especially with the Ravens looking the way they do. You know what I'm saying? Coming up.
What exactly do that got to do with anything? Yeah, we talking about the Chiefs, yo.
Yeah, you gotta come see my guy. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking future. All right.
Yeah, man.
Come to that bank again too.
Man, I would be tripping if they came through that bank. And see, but like you said, that's the good part of the NFL. Apparently, you don't really see too many back-to-backs and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely think about that. It's definitely a situation where you gotta look at it as being an exciting game, just off the simple standpoint of well, like you said, just looking at the matchups.
Yeah.
High-powered offense, crazy defense. See what I'm saying? But other than that, man, we can talk about something else too. I wanted to talk about. What was one more subject we had? We wanted to talk about too. Did you have a personal one that you wanted to talk about, or you good, or
nothing personal?
Otherwise, yeah, man. This man, crazy.
What happened?
KP.
Oh yeah, shout out to KP. You know what I'm saying? Check y'all. Actually, I'm glad it is. Say something. Shout out to KP. My man KP is out there sparring, doing this thing on the sideline. I went and checked them guys out the other day versus St. Francis. Played a tough game. Couldn't come home with the win, but it was a very hard-fought game. You got a lot of talent up there.
Yeah, KP doing his thing right now.
My man Porter, man. Very support
I'm very proud of him, man. KP and the Leaps and Bounds. KP, you need to come on the show, man.
KP, yeah, man. You got a nice little story yourself, though.
Yeah, I mean, stop playing. Come on here. You know what I'm saying? Stop being a mark and come on here. But no, I was going to talk about the league for a second as far as what was going on in the league. And
what about that Russell Westbrook and Dame Lillard matchup?
That's tonight. So, you know how they go. You know, Russell Westbrook constantly talking about all of this and that, and you can't guard me. But Dame seems to always get the one up. Who you liking more in that match?
You know who I'm going with. Because you know I don't like him.
I mean, hey.
I don't like Westbrook. Listen. All right, check this out, people. I love Westbrook's game, his intensity, but I don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like him. Yeah, I just don't think you can win with him. I just don't think he is a vital – He don't got it. It's something that up here that just don't. It just doesn't click.
Can you win with a Dame?
Yes.
I haven't seen anything.
He's won against Westbrook.
Okay.
He didn't won against Westbrook.
Right. That's the thing. KP said Lillard. I don't even.
Lillard. Thank you. That's who I'm rocking with. Lillard.
Yeah,
Dame Town.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, and I'm going to tell you like this. Harden got me upset right now, man. You know Harden is my guy. Obviously, he's been out there trying to build homes on the side. Once they figure it out, though, yo, I'm telling you, like, the thing about them is you don't want to catch them in the playoffs, yo, because if they catch fire together, it could be potentially dangerous.
This is what I'm waiting to see. Melo in the playoffs. Melo come in this playoff this year. Mess around, start getting busy. Come on, man.
Yeah, that'll be pretty crazy if Melo's able to sneak in there with the Blazers and get in the playoffs. But something he probably wouldn't imagine. But the Blazers isn't like that. They in that 8th to 10th spot. That 8th, 10th area down there in the West is dangerous. Yo, you lose 1-2 game, yo, you going straight down.
Unless they have to play the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, if they play the Rockets, they might can get one. You see what I'm saying?
Hey.
But you got to think, like, the Grizzlies is in 8th place right now. They balling.
Hey, shout out to Ja.
Then you got the Mavericks up there. I can't remember who's in 7th place right now. I can't remember right now, but you got, like I said, the Grizzlies is in eighth. You got the seventh place team. You got the Mavericks after that. You got Houston after that. You got the Clippers after that. Denver, Utah, Lakers. It's tough out there, man. Like you can't, and the Spurs is in like ninth, so you can't really. I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be tough for you to even try to get you a win up in there. So, I would like to see that. I would like to see it come to fruition for him. But
me personally, my sleeper team is Denver. Denver has a very deep team. I like Denver.
I'm trying to see him go to the next level too, man.
Michael Porter Jr. keep blossoming and keep coming into himself like he's supposed to been before them injuries. That's going to be one of the sleeper players that they have brought back. That come on, man.
The playoffs, so like I'd like to see them in the playoffs too. They're definitely going to be up there. Them and the Clippers go back and forth in that second seed. Like right now, it looked like the Lakers, it might run away with that first seed, barring it. Like you know what I mean? Like they're like 3 or 4 games ahead in that first slot. And the way they've been playing, it's like they're going to keep that first seed. But that second place team, Utah, you got Utah versus or Utah and the Clippers. They going back and forth, but being back 3.5 games from first place.
They got a star out there, man. Big Yoke.
I know they are. They definitely got a star.
Big Yoke, son. Hey, listen,
definitely
man.
Got a star.
Big Yoke, man.
What he's trying to say is he wants to star on the perimeter.
Right.
But that's the difference.
But Murray, he just got to come on, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying.
Jamal Murray, I mean.
If that's the thing. Like if they can get their players like Jamal Murray, he got whatever you need. If Jamal Murray is out there performing like he needs to perform, then you know what I'm saying. They can. Jokic ain't a star.
Come on, Kay.
You crazy? Jokic's one of the best big men in the league.
Top 3
easily. You know what I mean? You can do it
behind Anthony Davis. We talking Simmons behind Anthony Davis and B.
Gotta be Jokic. It ain't Gobert, even though he's good on defense. You know what I'm saying? It's not him, but
he got offense, he got defense. Jokic,
whatever. You do whatever you need. Versatile, jump shot, whatever.
The Joker.
You know what I'm saying? Not trying to hear that. But
yeah, right, Mark. Come on, man. You gotta get the Joker, man. The Joker ain't never did nothing to nobody.
Looking at Denver, they are pretty deep. You know what I mean? Pause. And they got, like you say, like you look at their late game situations for real. If you look at a couple of their latter games, they've had Will close their games. Will and Jokic have been going together.
But you know what? So Will is in that part of his career. What is this, like 4 or 5 in? Mm-hmm. He got that kind of like transitioning to that more veteran, whereas though like that closing role, he's more comfortable right now. And his game this year, he's been balling.
Yeah, and can you hear me now, Johnny? I don't know. I think I was muted on the live. Can y'all hear me? I know y'all can hear me on the gram. Can y'all hear me on this? I don't even think the jump was on. Watch it. But yeah, man. Looking at what was he talking about? Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at Denver, they like you said, he's in that veteran part of his career. He's doing what he's got to do for his team for real, and he's definitely being efficient. You know what I'm saying? Efficiency is what's getting them these good minutes late in the game. Because if you remember back, a lot of the Nuggets fans didn't want him to even be playing. A lot of them wasn't even trying to, you know what I'm saying, support him, especially like Nuggets fans, like for real. So
hard work.
It was definitely a testament to see him come out and get it popping this year, but. Looking at that, like you said, that West and the champions and all that, I look at the Lakers as being the team that's going to win the championship.
Yeah, of course.
This is before the extra piece of motivation they're trying to use or whatever. I just felt like they was going to be having the chance to do it. You're not going to tell me a team that has Anthony Davis on it and LeBron as your back burner is not going to be at the forefront of winning the chip.
Not healthy.
Not healthy. You're not telling me that. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just, and I respect the Kawhi Leonard situation.
Yeah,
we respect the Clippers and everything like that. We do. We really do. But I'm not gonna sit there and tell myself that, yo. I'm not doing that, yo. It's not happening. So that's how I feel when I look at that situation. Now, I can't believe I was muted on there for that long. I don't know if none of that got on there. But anyway, yeah, man. Looking at that, man, it's gonna be tough. Looking at the East, it looked like a runaway freight train for Milwaukee, but we're gonna see what that half court do when it's time to play in half court. Even though he's killing everybody. Giannis is killing everybody. Second in scoring and top 10 rebounds and runaway MVP. They, you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I think if there was any team that could possibly beat them over there in the East, it would be the Heat. Simply because they, you know what I mean, they can match up on the perimeter and kind of put a scheme together to make them shoot outside. But I just don't know if they have the length inside to do it. Then you have the Sixers, and I know how you feel about them, so I don't really have, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, you can't. I don't see you winning with Joel Embiid. Very inconsistent, and he's too big of a piece of the puzzle to be that inconsistent. Like, I can't depend on you, and you already know what you get from Ben Simmons.
What you mean? Because he been killing.
You already know what you get. So you know what I'm saying.
No,
he's not gonna do it by himself.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying as far as that's concerned. We'll see, man. As far as that, I mean, we got Toronto over there too. We can't discredit Toronto. Toronto doing all right.
My man, Spicy P.
Mm-hmm.
My man, Siak. You know what I'm saying? You cannot discredit Toronto. Shout out to Spicy P.
Hey, Mark, if you wouldn't hear, yo, me and this man right here, we've been rocking with Siakam since the beginning.
Listen.
It's a long story behind that. We'll tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Well before the championship,
when we get a chance, you know.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, you said, yeah, forget that.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, man, you have to look at both of these coasts, man, and to me, you have to assess it. Yeah, big anti-rap.
Hey, yo,
big
hey,
anti-rap.
you know what's up? Yeah, hey.
You know, but yeah, man, it's yeah, that's a whole different story.
I still don't like Van Vliet,
though,
yo. That still ain't rocking with him, but my man Spicy P, that's it. Hey.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a funny time for real. But we're gonna go ahead and get ready to close this thing out, man. We've been out here for close to an hour. Appreciate everybody coming on, man. Like I said, we came in the beginning, and talked about the tragic loss of Kobe Bryant. Like I said, man, it's definitely a tragic situation.
Those is facts, man. They still in it without him.
And yeah, man, just having to move forward from that, and that was something that stopped the world for a second, man. So definitely got to say big rest in peace to Kobe. And we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here on that, man. Rest in peace to Kobe. Rest in peace to everybody involved in the traumatic crash.
It's a shame.
Legend forever. It's definitely a shame for sure. Make sure y'all put y'all picks in on that Super Bowl when I put the post up. Put your picks up early so we don't have no.
Who you rocking with? The Niners, Niner gang, or the Chiefs?
You messing?
You know I'm a Chief. Hey,
yeah, you messing with. You messing with the Chiefs?
Big Chief. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, big Chiefs.
Man, 49ers, man. 49ers got that. And you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be making sure that we check back in with y'all for the Super Bowl and all of that kind of stuff, man. Make sure y'all check back in with us. We got the new co-hosts on
Hey,
here.
listen, man. Y'all be careful with them ass bettings and Super Bowls, man.
Do not be ass betting for the Super Bowl, people.
Listen, man.
No ass betting.
They come out of nowhere. You better be careful. You ain't bet with them all year. Don't bet with them.
Please don't, yo. If they talking about they just got a new job, you know that thing bi-weekly, and then they take the extra because they just started. So you can't really take the, you know what I mean? Be careful out there. That's all I'm saying. Don't get ass betted for the Super Bowl this year. Steve, Mike, you got the 49ers. You my man, you already know to the death of me, man. Love you to the end. I ain't seen you in a long time. I want to tell you I love you. Miss you too, dog. Yeah, man, let's get these 49ers this Super Bowl. What else, man, before we close out? You got something before we close out?
Hey, man. Everybody, you know, just take care of each other out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look out for, do something nice for somebody, man.
Mm-hmm. That's all?
That's it, man.
Yeah, same thing he said. Do something nice for somebody. You got like an extra little $10 or $20, you can send it to my cash app for real. Nice gesture or something.